Good afternoon. Welcome to Doctor Who Reviews. Rain is off. He caught a little bit of a Silurian flu. The antidote's being made as we speak. So you're joined today by me, Kuchiri, hosting. I'm also joined by three friends of the podcast. To my virtual left, they were probably up to something wicked. It's Freezing Infernos.
God damn it. But it's okay, everybody. I found the antidote to the Silurian flu. Now let me just... Wait, what's that?
And to Frezno's virtual left, she thought she was watching some sexy lizards for one wonderful night. It's Hawk McBlade, also better known as Kris.
I'm still disappointed.
We'll get you on that Moffat era shit. You can watch that ambassador be gay. It'll please you.
Is there? Have you done a good man? Oh yeah, you have done a good man goes to war. But no, you can't do that one.
And to Chris's virtual left, so far down the row, I don't know why he sat that far down. We thought we got rid of him for good. It's MichaelWhovian.
I thought I would not be here because when I first decided to join him for a Rainiac's sake, I was tired, and then I took a nap, and then my body was like, "Hey, look, it's 12:30."
Hey, there you go. So this story, Doctor Who and the Silurians, which is not exactly an accurate name for them, but they settled on Homo reptilia later. But at the very least, you can say that Silurian is an attempt at a scientific nomenclature instead of just, a fucking stay here, like a certain other aquatic variant I could mention.
The Ice Warriors like to say hello to you, sir.
Well, that's also a thing where they adopted it for their own culture for a reason that isn't just so that you at home know you at home remember a 1972 monster story. But this was the second ever John Pertwee story from season 7 in 1970, and still very early days for the show and for this era in particular. And it's the first to feature these boys. There's a funny story behind this so the reason that Doctor Who's like this in the early 70s is due to budget concerns. The ratings were down, they lost their budget, and so they were like, how can we keep the show alive? Let's strand the Doctor on planet Earth so we don't have to make some of the alien worlds and alien costumes and shit like that. And so one of the writers protested, well, that means you only got two plots. Either a mad scientist is doing some bullshit or aliens invade. And so one of the other writers, I think Terrence Dix, said, no, you can do more creative ideas. And so came up with, what if the aliens were already on the planet and were indigenous to the planet before us? And so you get the Silurians.
That explains a lot.
It do. And this is 7 parts, and it's a chonker. Like 3 of the 4 stories in season 7 are 7 parts, and you could tell they didn't stretch it out because they had long and intricate plots. They stretched that shit out to save every pound they could.
Say it like you mean it. The writers had to eat.
Writers got to eat. Writers got to have a fucking 5-course meal.
Yeah, I think this is right around the time when John Pertwee himself wrote his script for Doctor Who. I think
this early. This is the second ever.
I think when he was filming this, or he was filming bits, or it was either this or Sea Devils was the one that got him interested enough to write his own script.
Michael, you said the name. -5 points.
Look. I have said this. I've said this in public. I like the classic design of them. The name, it doesn't. Yeah. But Homo aqua is very clearly supposed to be a subspecies like Homo reptilia is to the Silurians.
Ocean man.
I think some stuff leaked from an AR, like was linked to an ARG or something, and they have a different name, but I don't have it on hand. But in lieu of that, just for saying the name, Mike.
The new show is giving them a new name too.
That's me looking at you, Mike. Anyway, this episode opens with spelunking. Yay! What could possibly go wrong? Oh, dinosaurs.
Death goes wrong.
Oh no! There's a dinosaur puppet! Ah!
Yeah.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
We didn't see it, did we?
Yeah, well, not yet.
Fair.
I think they might have shown a glimpse of it, but you get to see it in all its glory as the episode 1 cliffhanger. Oh boy!
Well, you get the claw. You
scared of the claw. You scared.
You people are going to be fascinated when you eventually cover Invasion of the Dinosaurs.
Oh Jesus, they're not ready for that shit. Same writer, by the way. Same writer, man.
As long as they're not in a spaceship.
No.
Oh no! Well.
Okay. You know what? I am just googling Invasion of the Dinosaurs to give you a little visual of that. I just want you to. Okay, let's see. What's a good shot? What's a good shot? Oh, that's peak. That's peak right here. Yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Yeah, let's just say this is the better dinosaur puppet of the two that Frezno is about to show you.
See, I got excited because that was a good looking lizard man. I was happy. I was genuinely happy about. Oh my god.
Yeah, so that's something we can look forward to someday on. And
you know
John
what? I could still work with that.
Speaking of John Pertwee, he's a mechanic. Woo! It's the very first view of the iconic car Bessie that he will drive throughout his tenure. Until the era of actually Invasion of the Dinosaurs, when he drives a fucking hovercraft that is colloquially called the Hoomobile.
He owned that car till he died, dude.
Yeah. It was an actual goddamn car that John Pertwee owned.
Wow.
Okay, you know what's funny? I'm talking more about Invasion of the fucking Dinosaurs than I am goddamn.
Fres, you're pulling me from Common Writer Reviews.
Reviews. Yes.
Well, here's the thing. At the beginning of the Silurians, not much happens. That's the problem.
At the beginning?
Yeah.
At the beginning of any of these old Who serials,
no, some of them actually do. Some of them actually hit you right on go all stations forward. Really, the Silurians tries to build up suspense and then it flounders it. That's the best way to say it.
Have we seen the car yet? Have we all seen the car?
I've seen that.
Meet George Jetson.
You know what? I like it.
He bought that car from the BBC. He literally bought the car.
It was an actual road licensed vehicle that John Pertwee had. But yeah, so
that's,
our crisis of the episode is a nuclear reactor testing facility thing in some caves somewhere in a place called Wenley Moor. And they've been having power failures. How mysterious! Also, somebody spelunking down in the caves for fun fucking died.
Oh no!
Let's bring in unit to investigate.
Yeah,
one dies. The other one's now drawing cave paintings in his hospital room.
Okay.
The other one's having a mental break.
I have to go on a tangent because this reminded me of the dumbest fucking thing that happened. So. The idea, and it's not really explored that much in this episode. It happens once more with the unit guy, but the idea is that the Homo reptilia, there's this ancient race memory that triggers in your brain when you see him that scares you so fucking bad that you revert to caveman brain and you're drawing pictures on the walls and you attempt to violently attack anyone who comes up to you. You've just reverted to full-on primal brain because of some instinctual memory of being afraid of going into dark caves, and it's because you're afraid of it. So some person, I don't even remember who the author is. I don't think I want to name him just because I don't remember who it was.
It was either the writer of Blood Heat or it was Trevor Baxendale. Trevor Baxendale likes to
Okay. But whoever the hell it was, I'm not going to name names, but this was right around when Legend of the Aquatic Silurians Homo Aqua came out. The Jodie Whittaker one was quite bad. And they posted this like elaborate fucking cannon welding thing to explain why whenever a human being sees one of those in Doctor Who, they instinctively yell the name of the monster, even though they don't know the name of the monster, and that, you know, it's just something some guy seemed to come up with that we all just rolled with, which annoys me greatly. But their explanation was the same as this, that there's this ancient primal race memory lurking within the collective human unconscious, their DNA, that has a fear of these creatures. And so whenever we see one, we instinctively know to call them by that name. Say blah, 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 blah. The stupidest fucking thing ever. Just admit, I want to call the monster by the name I remember them from when I saw them when I was 10. You had!
Well, yeah, like it doesn't, like that doesn't even make much sense, because you, like, the Silurians, you could buy it because given the thing of them being on land. The Sea Devils, number one, rarely if ever came on land, and no, Frezno, you're gonna have to. This episode is very much linked with that episode because it's very much interconnected.
Mike, we call them Sea Boys.
Seamen.
Seamen, whatever.
The seamen.
The sea,
Homo Aquas.
We call them Homo. Oh wait.
No. The main issue is I could buy if they were called, like, if the people remember them as like the devils from the depths or the devils from the sea, which would make sense. For a random guy in 1972 England to go, no, you're.
But it happened on Doctor Who, and changing it would be changing Doctor Who. So let me canon weld an entire big lore thing. Stop it! So funny. Damn it.
Hey,
I mean,
Kris, did Kat ever tell you how she got banned from the Doctor Who wiki?
Yes, I think she's mentioned it.
Oh, do I still have the screenshot? Please, let's talk about the episode while I dig for this. I can multitask.
But by the way, since this is early John Pertwee, the Brigadier, even though the Brigadier has worked with the Doctor now 3 times at this point, still does not trust the Doctor entirely.
Yeah, well, I noticed that. That was so annoying.
That's the whole point of his job, though. He sees the Doctor as an otherworldly thing.
Kat, thank you very much for this. I will treasure it forever.
Sea boys. Anyway, I had a few notes and a few screenshots that I had to take.
Oh, please go wild.
So this opening scene, when they get down to the thing, there's this guy giving a very stern lecture, and I'm gonna do the old person thing of
Oh, did you make a fucking
yes
joke?
Yes, I did.
Don't look at screen. Don't look at slide 6.
I'm not looking. Looking. We're not looking, everybody. We're not looking.
Anyway, it starts out with this guy having a rant, and I'm like, wait a minute. And I thought it was this guy. It's not. It's this guy. But I thought it was this guy. I had a whole.
You know what's funny, Kris? That guy, the Willy Wonka guy, was in a Doctor Who episode with Daleks as well.
I know. I looked it up and I thought, confirmation. But then I was looking through the credits. I was like, wait a minute, he's not here.
Yeah. No,
and it took me. I don't even know if the guy's actually named Lawrence. I thought it was Lawrence. It might be Laurent. I don't even remember.
Lawrence with a W, but still, either way.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Good enough. We did see the monster, so I'm also going to bring up this slide for now.
Yeah.
I love that top right one.
I know. I was so happy. I was like, I can work with this.
When she keeps on going, just
Again, folks, this was with a lesser budget, and we got a more realistic looking dinosaur.
Oh yeah.
I know, it's great. I was excited. I was like, "Ooh, this is great." That's not what we got, but I'll save that for later.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
my goodness, but yes.
So anyway, the least suspicious man possible, Dr. Quinn.
Yeah, Dr. Quinn, medicine woman.
I'm so glad that someone else thought that. I was sitting there racking my brain for at least 30 seconds saying, who the fuck played Dr. Quinn? Who the fuck is that lady? Jade Seymour!
Fun fact. I also looked up Dr. Quinn's actor because I was having a minute because like it looks like he's had a stroke. Okay. The actor Fulton McKay, he actually was a fucking badass apparently, and he was considered for the role of the Fourth Doctor.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was in the military, but he wanted to go into Air Force, but he had a perforated eardrum. So he went into an operative, I can't remember the name, it's like Black something.
Yeah. Well, John Pertwee was in the Navy during World War II, so.
Yeah, John Pertwee was in the Navy.
We talked about his first story where he's taking a shower and his Navy tats are visible.
Oh yeah.
I think Tom Baker was in.
I think Tom Baker wasn't. I don't think Tom Baker was in the military. He was in like a monastery. But
Well, the first three doctors definitely did some military time, but that's common for.
That's how they.
Every able-bodied man in the 40s.
It was the era. It was the era.
I was about to say. I think that's how they knew each other, but maybe I don't. They definitely knew each other before Doctor Who. I think that at least. So
there's lots of other, but we discussed Dr. Lawrence, and there's Dr. Quinn, who's the least suspicious man possible. The word on Quantum Leap Reviews, we were talking about Jessica Fletcher's Nat 20 bluff check. This guy is like rolling 2s and 3s on his bluff checks.
Oh my god, you're not wrong. That was probably the most suspicious bastard. He's a sussy baka. Dr. Quinn, medicine woman, is a sussy baka.
Yeah. And there's also Major Baker, who, you look at one of these from the lens of hindsight and you go, oh, it's a story with the military, and there is a guy who is not part of the main unit. I wonder if he will be the antagonistic military force demanding that we blow all these lizard people to smithereens.
Look, there's a reason why in the name in the notes I've named him Lieutenant Baked or whatever it was.
Oh Jesus.
Lieutenant Dumbass. Lieutenant Dumbass.
Major Baked. That's it.
Yeah. Oh God. So yeah. Long story short, the episode 1 cliffhanger. Doctor goes down to the cave and said, "Oh no, a dinosaur! Holy fucking shit!"
I don't want to go too far ahead, but the fact of the matter is they never deal with the dinosaur ever.
No. It's just chilling down there with the Silurians for the rest of the fucking story.
Budget. They could only rent it for like a 30-minute interval.
160 million years in a cave. Cave. That thing, that basically just the Silurians just wake up. They're like, send the guard dog out there. And then after that, they're like, what happened to our guard dog? Well, we don't know what happened. Ah, okay.
Listen, Mike. It's a better fucking guard dog than the Merca.
Oh God.
Look,
Chris, please tell me you've seen the Merca. Please tell me you've seen
I probably have not.
Oh God. Okay, I gotta go get this shit.
Yeah,
it
Warriors
sounds familiar,
of the Deep. Yeah, Warriors of the Deep is not the worst Doctor Who episode. It's up there, but it's not the worst.
No, it's pretty fucking bad.
That's why I said it's up there, but not the worst.
We covered it.
We covered it. It was bad. Oh, that's a great picture of this fucking thing. So, Warriors of the Deep, Chris, is an 80s story. It also features the Silurians, and it also features the Sea Boys, and it's
samurai.
It's pretty fucking grim. But at some point, they sick their great undersea beast upon this base under the ocean called the Merca. And
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Do you know those Chinese dragon, like where like 2 or 3 people are inside it?
You know those
I see.
horses where like it's 2 people in a horse costume? It's that. It's that painted green with fucking seaweed on it.
There is rumors. I don't think they've ever confirmed or ever will that this is the reason why the show got taken.
This
off
is
air.
one of the reasons for sure.
Is there okay, so it got taken off because of really bad costume design?
It got taken off because of really bad costume design and being sick, nasty, grim, dark, and being too far up his ass with his own continuity. And also, the guy running the BBC thought Colin Baker looked stupid in that coat.
Yeah, he actually came back when they were doing the collections for his. I think one of them has an interview.
Yeah, they have an interview with that producer, and he just gives his side. It's interesting.
Yeah, he actually regrets what he did, but he said at the time, he was more focused in trying to kill Blake 7.
Oh my god.
He wanted Blake 7 to die, and Doctor Who was an unforeseen casualty of his.
Well, so there's scary things in the cave, but also Major Baker sees a scary thing and he shoots at it, but also, oh no, a dinosaur! Rawr!
There's like a billion things you skipped over, but yeah.
Listen. If we talked about everything, this would be a 3-hour podcast. There is so much shit crammed into this. We gotta have some brevity.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like,
sometime later,
I'm actually curious
5.
because I have the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray has an omnibus cut of this, where it's just the episodes all put together into one like movie. But also, I think they edited it down to a more reasonable time. I'd be curious to see how long it is. They probably got it down to like 90, 100 minutes.
That's fair.
You can cut a lot of fat out of classic, especially these chunky ass 7-parters.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
There are a couple like big parters that need everything. Genesis is one. Mind Robber needs its 5. Like there is a few that need it.
Oh, Mind Robber's not so bad.
This is very clearly a 4-part story that was extended to 7.
I don't think this was a 4-part story. You could have told this story in 3 parts.
I'd say 4 is about right. 4 with the usual padding, but at least padded out. So now we have a hurt lizard man on the loose, which we get to see. They slowly do this reveal. Like you only see the hand at first, and then you see the shot of it silhouetted against the blinding sun as it comes up. It's like, he hurt.
And then you see it mouth breathing from its perspective, and the effect that they use, the lens that they use for this is so stupid. I don't know where they got that lens, but I feel like they found the lens and then they designed the monster around it.
Yeah. Well, the thing with these guys is they have that third eye, which they can use to activate things or kill people.
That's fair, but like at the same time,
I have destroyed them. Now I'm going to destroy you. Beep 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 beep.
Oh my! Oh no! I wonder how that cliffhanger will resolve.
Oh no!
Okay.
God, there were a lot of really dumb cliffhangers too.
Welcome
you don't know
to Classic Who.
Yeah.
No. Wait, have you ever seen the actual cliffhanger?
The cliffhanger? You know
Yes.
what? I think Kat mentioned that. Yes.
Okay. I'm posting it for your benefits.
Yeah. There's literally an episode where for some reason the Doctor's inside. He's going to start climbing down this entire cliff wall. For no reason, he starts to hang by his umbrella and is like, oh shit, I probably should not have just started hanging myself by this umbrella.
Yeah. It's simultaneously genius because it's a literal cliffhanger. How clever! And also, this is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen. And also, given that you had some things to say about John Pertwee's facial gurning in this, you're going to love McCoy's expression as he slides down his umbrella while cliffhanging.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Where'd I put the thing? Oh! That's...
Yeah. No. He literally is perfectly fine. There's no enemies or whatever. He just hooks his umbrella onto part of the cliff, drops down, and is like, "Oh crap! I probably should not have done that." And that's how the episode ends.
I think there was a reason in the script, but it got cut for time. So now he just does it for no reason other than to make a literal cliffhanger.
Yeah,
what a strange fucking story.
Yeah, Dragonfire. It's like by Dragonfire, they were still making stories that, even if they weren't out of the park, they still had bits that were good or decent in them. And then you get the stupid bits like
At
that.
least it was 3 parts. They paced it right.
Wasn't this the time of hour-long episodes, though?
No. There's still 25 minutes in the classic era. The only one, Colin Baker's first season is the only one that had 45-minute episodes.
And Peter Davidson's later half was 45-minute episodes.
I think only the Dalek one did that, but in a shocking twist, Dr. Quinn appears to be working with these mysterious people going down to the cave and going to do a thing and be like, "Oh no, the soldiers are coming for you. We don't give a shit about humans."
Literally, go find our friend and then we'll tell you all our secrets. Dumbass.
And meanwhile, he's having a fun time in a barn with friends.
Can I touch one more thing about that conversation? I know it's the writing of the time, but it's like, no, I won't do it. And it's like, yes, you will. It's like, okay, very well.
His motivation for all this is fucking weird. It's like, oh, maybe they'll tell me scientific secrets and I can. His plans either get famous or get rich or get I don't know.
Greed. Let's just chalk it up to greed.
It doesn't matter because he's out of it by episode 3. But the lizard creature is in a barn and accosts the guy with a pitchfork. Oh no!
Oh no! Well, to be fair, the guy accosted it with the pitchfork at first.
Yeah.
That's the main problem with this particular episode, building up to the reveal of the Silurian themselves, is that like, at least the Sea Devils, they were provoked.
That's 5 points.
Oh my god.
Sea boys were provoked.
Sea boy.
That's why they attacked, and that's why the whole story got started. Here with the Silurians, it's almost more like they are the aggressors until they come up with it's like someone was doing rewrites on the script while they were filming.
It did feel like that, yeah.
Which would have been common around the time. You said this was season 7?
Yeah.
So they were still filming 2 or 3 weeks before airtime.
Yeah, they're the tight crunch back in the day. And also, it was I believe it was a changeover between production staff and stuff. Like, I think this is the first one done by the people who do the rest of the John Pertwee years, and his first story was done by the people who did the last Patrick Troughton ones. So there would have been a handover at this point. So maybe things got weird. I don't know.
Well, I just know it was early on back at Kris.
Oh
Kris.
God, Kris found
Kris!
it. Oh no.
Well, the thing is, what's funny is that the recording is not going to pick up what Kris is doing unless she's talking about doing this.
Yeah. For those at home, what Kris has decided to do is
Mike. Let her talk and let her.
Pictures worth 1,000.
What? Look, I'm just hanging out with my new friend with benefits. Just chilling with my dude.
Taking getting eaten by a whole new level.
Oh my god.
oh my God.
So
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't have showed her spearhead from space. Maybe that was a bad idea.
No.
Look, he's very friendly. He doesn't kill anybody. Much.
Except that one dude.
I mean, to be fair, like he was a little hungry. Just a little hungry.
I don't know what Doctor Who monster Kris would get the most down bad for. Maybe the axons.
One of these days we'll have to do a
chicken.
smash or pass.
I'm sure there exists. There'd be a bonus Doctor Who reviews video.
No. You tell her that the inside of why am I blanking? They're not called Cybertrons. Cybermen, yeah. The inside Cybermen are skeletons.
I mean,
there you go.
I kind of knew that.
Oh my god.
The Ergon. Here, this is the Ergon, aka this chicken.
It's Mike. Oh god, here we go. He's on about he's on about fucking Arc of Infinity again.
Oh goodness.
I like
So when they go to investigate this particular thing, because the police were called, the man's wife saw the thing and is basically having a massive breakdown. They get there, and apparently they do the sweep, but they do it pretty shittily, in my honest opinion, because they get jump scared by a chicken, and they're like, "Oh well, I guess there's nothing up here."
Oh, chicken jump scare, the greatest.
It is a fat, round, red chicken, dude. I wish I had gotten a picture of that one. I did not, though.
No.
Oh, it's a space chicken. No.
That was a snack for later. Oh, you know what? Let me go ahead and bring up my thing again, because since we're already jumping to it, might as well.
Yes, of course. Please.
So again, this beautiful creature, which is beside me now, this is what I thought we were going to be working with. This is what we got.
But what that mouth do though?
I mean, it's Verdo, I guess.
Oh my god.
Is it bad that I kind of like the classic Silurian design? Yes, it looks like a fish, which means that
it looks like a rubber skin monster. Yeah.
You know what it looks like? Actually, looking at it now, it looks like they took eyes from a different suit and stuffed them into the wide fish sockets, just so that it looked a little different. And they were like, "Oh, well, I guess it's a reptile now?" ?
It is really crazy how they redesigned them for the Moffat era.
Yeah. It's a great redesign. Don't get me wrong.
But it fits the fact that they're Homo reptilia bear.
Yeah.
Because they were like, okay, we're just going to put some green makeup and scales on.
And even the masks they wear in that Hungry Earth episode that make them kind of look more like that. Taking that old design and making it more look like a disguise for him, like a battle mask or whatever the fuck. That's actually really good. The episode isn't that great. Thank you, Chris Chibnall, but I digress.
You know what it is? It's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, it's pretty much exactly that.
Yeah,
like
which War Between the Land and Sea is going to be The Shape of Water with Doctor Who. So
yeah, that's gonna
call me when they have an ending that's different from this ending.
No, I think that's what they're going towards, because I think the whole purpose is going to be a court drama.
It's like,
as I said,
this is.
Given that it's Pete McTeague behind it, as you reminded me, call me when they have an ending that doesn't slavishly recreate classic Doctor Who.
Remember the last 5 years, everyone's forgotten that, oh yeah, the Zygons are now on Earth and disguised as humans.
Yeah, 10 years. It's been 10 years since the Zygon episodes, Mike.
Yeah. here's an easy way to solve the issue between the land and the sea. This is our Zygon representative. Done.
Get Osgood back here and broker a deal with these fuckers.
Done.
They never did explain what happened to Osgood after.
Well, I assume, and she and the other one, who's the Zygon version of her, are keeping the peace, I guess.
Which we don't even know that's.
Anyway,
I'm sure there's great fanfic about that. Yes.
Oh, I'm sure. Anyway, here's 45 million years a unit searching for a lizard man.
I do like it around this time, the scene with the doctor and the Quinn, and he's like, "Man, your house, it's like a one of those lizard exhibits in the zoo." Am I right? Wink, wink.
He's so bad at lying in this. Like he comes to the crime scene. He's like, "Oh, I was just passing by and saw the thing. Oh, what happened? This. Oh, I'm going back to the research center. Oh, Dr. Shaw goes, oh, no, actually, I have to go to the garage. So it might take forever. So don't follow me. And they're back and they're looking at the map. Yeah, this barn is like miles away from where he was supposed to go.
Yeah, what the hell?
And then he has the whole thing with his clicker where it's like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, that dumb fucking garage clicker thing. What?
Yeah.
Damn, they really knew how to repurpose some stuff.
Oh yeah, that's low budget for you, baby.
Unit searching for a lizard man, aka Elmer Fudd, walking around with the shotgun, going.
He's very, very quiet.
I'm hunting for rabbits.
I'm hunting Silurians.
And can I just point out like how massively stupid that entire search scene was? First off, their audio mixing is horrible because my ears were blown out by that point. With that stupid helicopter and their stupid little flare guns popping out smoke for some reason. I have no idea why they were doing half of the things that they were doing. It's like, why did they even film that? They explained nothing. It took me like a minute to realize, oh, they're doing a sweep, but why are they signaling the helicopter?
Who knows?
Were they like
unit being very bad at their jobs was a shock.
It feels like they were working with a helicopter company to do a flyover, and they just filmed the wrong parts, and whoever was editing didn't know to cut that part out.
Whoops.
Well, it's as I've said before many times in both public and on podcast, season 7 is just Doctor Who just does James Bond.
I mean, they kind of get that energy with Pertwee later, but yeah. So Dr. Quinn continues to fail his bluff checks with the reptile comment Kuchiri mentioned earlier. I love the doctor being sassy about this. He's like, he knows what's up, and Quinn knows the doctor knows what's up. But he still has the power to say, "Get the fuck out my house," and he leaves. And he just waves through the window, just the big dick energy, like, "Oh yeah, I know what the fuck's going on, Mister. I'm gonna be back. This ain't over."
Pretty much, like he was almost like he was watching him to wait and see if he would open the fucking door. You know, the one that he very boldly charged right up to and was about to open before he finally put his foot down.
Anyway, given that we're two episodes in, this is a shocker. We're calling in the permanent undersecretary, the next figure of authority who is going to defy everyone's orders and keep the plot from being resolved.
Yes, Biggest Dickus. He really did. Oh my god!
Actually, this guy's been in Doctor Who before. Well, he'll be in it later. He's the captain of the Space Titanic in that Tennant Christmas special.
Oh wow, that's a year's.
I'm pretty sure. I'm like 90% on that.
I wonder, like, if his friends tease him about being the one that started COVID.
Nah.
Oh my god, he was in a James Bond too. Wowza.
Nice.
And he's dead.
And he's dead.
5 years dead. But he was old as hell.
Pictured here.
Oh my god, he was in
away.
he was in another John Pertwee? The Mutants. How about that?
Damn.
Pictured here, John Pertwee trying to wave in a serious manner.
Oh, perfect. We love him. Yeah.
Is his wrist broken or is it just me?
Yeah. No. We were talking about that episode the other day, weren't we, Mike?
Yeah, Mind of Evil, which is
an interesting concept that they quickly throw away for 4 episodes of Prison Break.
what? I thought that was 4 episodes. No, it's 6.
No, it's a 6. Silly you thinking that a 70 story would be told in a reasonable pace. Yeah.
Writers gotta eat. Troops gotta eat.
Anyway, Doctor Who and Liz Shaw do some breaking and entering by looking through Dr. Quinn's shit, which is still, a minor crime, but not as bad as Jessica Fletcher. But anyway, I digress. Finally, and he's got a little globe of the world as it was in prehistoric times when there was a supercontinent.
Yeah, Pangea. I wonder why they didn't just say Pangea.
Who knows?
Did they have the name of Pangea in 1970?
Oh yeah, no.
That's a good question.
No, they did. Pangea. They were like, hey, we've discovered that it's likely this is what Earth looked like 200 million years. We're going to call this Pangea. Like they wouldn't have just shown it and not call it something.
Yeah, just slap this thing. It's like this unit can have so many continents.
One.
Yeah, one whole continent. Anyway, this lady who's a friend of Dr. Quinn's almost spills the beans, but then the Brigadier runs in. She's like, "Oh, nothing. Never mind. I don't have anything to say to you. There's no conspiracy. Goodbye."
Yeah, like what the hell, lady? Come on.
Yeah. Well, let's go back and visit Dr. Quinn, and he's dead.
Like a doornail.
Yeah. Doctor Who comes in. He's just laying down on the in his chair. He takes a closer look, and I still miss you every day, David Lynch.
Uh,
The context behind this scene is ridiculous. Mike,
he's dead, Jim.
Yeah, Mike, you've seen The Return. You remember the context behind this scene?
No, but I remember that scene, and it. All I can, I know it's not the line that he says because it's clearly there in subtitles, but all I can hear is McCoy going, "He's dead, Jim."
I'm going to give a completely out of context spoiler for what David Lynch is reacting to. The top of Matthew Lillard's head spontaneously explodes.
yeah. Honestly, that's probably what happens when Silurians do their thing, which I guess
Maybe.
their third eye does a thing. It lights up because they put a flashlight in the top of the rubber suit.
Yeah.
It's so
and you can't forget the little thing that goes.
My God, the sound mixing was so bad. I was
speaking
wearing
of
headphones.
Murray Gold, this was not. Very interesting music choices from Carrie Blyton. The Silurian theme, which is basically.
This episode was like trying to find different ways to make your ears bleed. Like the phones, all the phone ringings, the Silurian hit thing.
Yeah.
Those were they were all so loud and they were all so piercing and it was so fucking annoying.
I do want to say I love the cliffhanger.
Fun fact, this episode is the main reason why the radiophonic workshop library was created, because of all the annoying sounds that was made for this, and they were like, you know what? No, we're not doing this again.
I love the cliffhanger resolution for this because it ends, he's there with Quinn's body, and then we get to see the Silurian for the first. Hey, it's the classic monster shot. The Doctor, it's cutting to the monster's approaching. You cut to the Doctor's astonished face, and the cliffhanger resolution is he walks up, holds out his hand, and says, "Are you a Silurian?"
It's like, hello.
Good to meet you, sir.
I'm the Doctor. Very pleased to meet you.
You know what? It checks out though.
But anyway, your friendly Silurians are spooked by passing cars and run out through the window and probably defenestrate themselves through a fucking window.
Yeah.
You know,
I forgot about that part actually.
I kind of want especially with that resolving of the cliffhanger. I kind of want a story where it's a bunch, or it's like a bunch of humans, and where it's like a bunch of humans and like one Silurian, and literally like they're like a bunch of this group of them are afraid, but one human hits one human takes like one look, and he's like, hey, wait, this guy's not attacking us. He's like, hello.
So the next couple of minutes of episode can be described as such when the Masters shows up, and everyone shows up, and it's just wow, 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 I'm in charge. Wow, 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 I don't want to be in charge. Wow, 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 we should kill all these lizard people. Wow, 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 wow. Until the doctor shows up and is like, actually, maybe don't do that.
Yeah.
I've heard all your ideas, and I've decided we're not going to do any of those.
Yeah. Well, this is when Major Baker decides, wow, 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 I'm going to go kill some lizard people. And then he walks into what I described as the booby trap jacuzzi.
I think it's supposed to be Tar. Can we talk about like how he gets out of his hospital room that he's been sentenced to? Because he's supposed to be
Mr.
in the hospital.
Guard? Oh, Mr. Guard, have you been sent to watch me? Oh, yes, sir. I've been sent to guard you. Make sure you don't escape. Hey, look over there. What?
And it's like the dumbest chop too. It's like a karate chop to the back of the shoulder, but it's done like so weakly. Like if that put that guy out, like clearly he's got an off button on his back.
That-
Fragile
That
constitution.
guy went, hey, look, a distraction.
Literally.
That like Kris, we need to show you like half of the Venusian Aikido moves that the doctor knows.
But before that, Kris, I think according to these notes, you need to discuss your favorite running topic.
Which portion are we at?
We're talking here. It's in the part where you mention
Highlight it. I've got it open.
Okay, where the hell is it? Oh, there it is.
This episode brought to you by Google.
Yes.
We're talking on meat,
Trigger
doing notes and docs.
Say that again, Kris.
Trigger discipline.
Go off, Queen.
They have none at all in this fucking episode. They treat these guns like they're sticks. I am so angry about this. This is very, very bad.
Mood.
Oh my god, cat. She like pulled up god, what is that? It's like the dude's like chopping this guy's neck and he's wearing like this stupid blue suit with a dumb blue hat.
It's not even a dude, it's a puppet. I think it's from the Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts? Oh my god. Yeah, it was like a hand chop, but it was like straight across his shoulders, from shoulder to shoulder. It's so bad. It was so bad. But the trigger discipline in this entire series is so bad. They're just like, they might as well like be picking their noses with the barrel shoved up their ass.
Oh my god. Yeah, I haven't seen Thunderbolts because I rarely go to the cinema, and when I do, it's for great movies like Arc.
Oh my god.
Well, this wonderful movie that's out in theaters now called Wicked or Good.
I already gave you your references.
No, Kuchiri, you should know by now. There is no amount of Oz reference that will satiate Mike. He is a black hole of Oz referencing. But distracting from that, the Doctor and Liz decide, hey, let's go down to the caves and maybe warn these Silurians from the imminent military attack, which is successful in a way. Yeah, they find a door and it's like, oh, how do we get to the door? I suppose you have a garage opener. Oh, would you look at that?
The garage opener works.
And so these assholes have Major Baker in a cage, and they're like, oh, tell us of the weapons capabilities of you human beings.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to. Because I know what you're up to.
Anyway, Doctor Who warns the lizard people, despite Baker saying, don't tell them a thing. No, you traitor, I'll kill you. And they decide, hey, we can deal with these soldiers. Oh, you see that passage? That's a wall now.
They literally Stanley Parabled them.
Oh my god!
The fact in this story, it almost comes up like the Silurians are not telepathic but telekinetic, or at least have some sort of psychic ability that they are able to use with their eye. That's a cool concept that they've never used since.
Yeah. I mean, the when you get to the Moffat era, they're just people. They don't have a third eye, which it's an interesting concept.
I mean, again, we brought up earlier, it's part of the helmet. It was all the technology in the helmet.
Oh yeah. But well, here this is clearly like what, or I suppose it must be part of their biology. They're not wearing funny helmets. Either way, so we got eventually our lore drop about these guys, which is, as we know, they were the indigenous population of the planet before humanity, and then they went into hibernation. And the reason they went into hibernation was they saw a big fuck off thing coming, and they thought, "Oh no, it's the end of the world." They saw, they just what they saw was
an egg.
According to newer Doctor Who episodes, what they saw was a fuck off dragon hatching out of an egg and laying another fucking egg, and they were like, "Fuck this shit, we're going into hibernation."
An egg coming towards the planet for some unexplained reason that could hit the planet. I wonder if that's not relevant to current fears that some scientists have.
Oh, geez. Are they actually worried about that?
Yeah, it's like 2%.
Are we in like a Majora's Mask situation here?
Are we about to kill the fucking moon? Do I have to turn off my lights?
Do we need to summon the 4 giants?
Oh,
is that where we're headed now?
So yeah, to stall the plot, the brigadier and his soldiers spend like an episode fucking locked in a cave, slowly running out of air, and one of the guys goes crazy and reverts to caveman for reasons.
Yeah, because what else are they? It feels like they had this whole plot in mind where they would revert people back to monkey, but it didn't.
Monkey.
It didn't work out. Yeah, or somebody stopped that shit because that could be bad.
Which is funny because Kris, 2 stories later for this is a story called Inferno, where I'm going to summarize this as much as possible. They're drilling into the Earth's core for reasons, and there's a green goo, and when you touch it, you turn into a furry wolf man.
Let me guess, Smash.
I mean, it depends. I need to see it first.
The thing is they're drilling into it because a mad scientist is like, we have found a new power source. We can use the planet's core. And when they finally breach into the area where they can finally tap it, the doctor's like, the doctor in a parallel universe, long story, goes, yeah. What you just done is you kind of told the planet's core, yeah, here is where you can escape, and when it does escape, it'll turn the whole planet into a molten mass of just
an inferno, if
rock
you will.
And ass. Yeah.
Don't forget that got retconned during David Tennant's era.
Wait, what?
It's a Rancor egg, the core.
Oh! You're talking about that? Okay, I was like, wait, they undid Inferno. Okay,
yeah. I mean, you gotta remember under David Tennant, you find out that the Earth was formed around a giant spider egg.
Oh yeah,
and so it's not just the moon then.
Yeah.
No.
Welcome to sci-fi, Kris.
Welcome to sci-fi.
Somebody has a
You could almost play off that as leakage from the ship's coolant or something that's causing everything.
We don't need the cannon weld here to tie together Inferno with the Christmas invasion. We don't need to delve into that. What's interesting though is the Doctor dealing with the leader of the Silurians. Now this is interesting to me because in later stories, the trope will be that they're like in the Chibnall one. The trope will be we're willing to broker peace, but there's bad apples on both, but there's a bad apple on each side that like wants to kill everybody. Well, here it's like there's all bad apples. Everybody on the human side. Well, except the Doctor and Liz, and everybody on the Silurian side, except for the leader, wants to kill the other ones completely. And it's the Doctor and the current leader who are like, maybe we should talk about a peaceful solution, peaceful coexistence,
Literally.
I mean, it's a smart idea. There's parts on the surface that no human can live in, but would be perfect if you were a lizard person.
Yeah, hang out in the Sahara Desert, guys, or in the Australian outback,
or the Amazon or the like deep parts of the Amazon rainforest.
Yeah, there's places you can hang out, you can vibe, But of course, given that we've been dealing with 50 years of this never happening, peace was never an option.
Yeah,
we'll deal with that when we deal with it.
Well, we'll be dealing with that soon. To Disney Plus and BBC.
I swear to God. I swear to God,
here's the thing. I think by like episode 5 or 6, the Brigadier's like he's looking at it as like, if you can do it, do it. But I don't think it can be done given how the leader is the only one who wants it.
Yeah,
because
the Brigadier doesn't even talk to the Doctor about it.
He's just like,
he doesn't. He talks to like the other people. That's why
we'll get to that at the ending. But maybe the Silurians can be reasonable. I mean, the leader's pretty reasonable. So what are the other Silurians? They're unleashing a fucking plague to kill all humanity. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much justifying everybody's fears.
Hey, and the name of the plague? COVID-1. Imagine what 18 more iterations.
Yeah. So this is the portion of the serial which has aged the most. Oh God, because this story started in late January. So right around this time, it would have been late February, early March of 1970. 50 years later.
God. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that, but holy shit, was it?
Yeah.
It was so poignant because like,
when was the smallpox when was the smallpox vaccine done and everything?
The problem is that there's not been anti-vax sentiment until really like 30, 40 years ago max.
Well, even so, there's a little bit of it in here.
Yeah, there's definitely it there.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
So now we transition over to the pandemic portion of the serial, which lasts like an episode and a half, where Baker gets infected with this shit and set loose. And he comes back and is like, the Doctor's a traitor. I saw it. Yeah, everyone keep away from him. Why? Look at your wrist. Oh, shit. Ah!
And then he just fucking dies right there.
And then he just fucking dies. And naturally, the civil servants and the people in charge are like, that was fucked up. Anyway, I've got to take the train. there's no pandemic.
No. Okay. Let's be honest here. Biggest Dickus lived up to his name.
Yeah.
Didn't you know?
He was the biggest dick.
Frezno linked a specific part of this serial.
Well, that's not biggest dick.
And it was literally like watching a news thing from 2020.
Yeah,
I know, it was horrifying.
Yeah, Liz is
oh
like,
my God.
Yeah, so this portion of the episode, the Doctor and Liz are, this is true glacial pace. The exciting adventures of Doctor Who in a lab, looking at slides and playing with a microscope and shit.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was so boring.
And meanwhile, biggest Dickus is spreading the fucking plague to literally the entirety of London.
You want to talk about some blind people looking for one thing, like the police trying to find biggest Dickus was absolutely They literally missed him like 3 times. It was insane.
It's
How
wild.
many people died? They didn't even touch on that. How many people died?
Oh, I mean, at least, at the very least, left the UK because they said we just had our first confirmed death in Paris. So, like, the fact that, we gloss over the fact that they cure this and everything is okay, but
well,
again,
no. They cure this. They find the cure, and then what's the last cliffhanger for the cereal?
oh yeah, well, before that, we should talk about that line that I linked where, you know, Liz is they're giving people antibiotics, you know, just as something, and she's like, "Oh, you haven't had your shot yet, Dr. Lawrence," and I don't intend to. I don't intend to get a needless needle for an imaginary epidemic that you've created. That's nonsense. And it's like, oh my fucking Lord.
yeah, oh,
Yeah.
I got chills.
Yeah. I think for that they were like, you know what? Fine. And then rightfully, that's what we should have done in the pandemic. They went, all right, you don't want the shot? Here's a small room. Shut, lock the door. You stay in there and be safe.
So yeah, the entirety of like episode 6 can be summarized as A, people die of the fucking plague, B, Doctor Who plays in his lab and tries to find the cure. And then at the end, it's C, the Silurians realize what the fuck he's doing, and also at this point, there's a Silurian who unleashed the plague. It's like, oh, we should kill everyone. And the leader's like, I didn't say you could kill people. Which in fact, he gave the doctor the bacteria. He gave the doctor the vial of the plague so he could find the cure. We glossed over that. And then there's a sudden but inevitable betrayal, and the sympathetic leader is killed so that the new leader can be like, now we'll kill all the apes. Ha ha ha.
I hate that they did not give them names. I understand why, because it probably would have been pointless. But at the same time,
yeah, I will say, when the writer made the novel for this, because back in the day they didn't have VHS tapes and stuff, so the only way that you could really see this, experience the story again, was if someone wrote the tie-in novel of it. And in the novel, I believe he actually gives some names.
okay, good. Because honestly, sympathetic leader, he was kind of a dick, but you know what? He did the right thing in the end.
Yeah.
Some of the novelizations would actually be way better than the actual stories because they were allowed to expand upon things.
And also because it's a book and you don't have to deal with having the budget of lunchtime.
Well,
yeah.
Do you want to know one of my favorite novel changes from an episode?
Oh, yeah.
Which one?
The 14th Doctor bought his home for $5.
Oh my God.
He bought his home in the 1870s for $5, and that's the home that is shown at the end of his 3-episode run.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Wow.
The one I'm thinking of is the fact of how the Time Flight novel is somehow vastly superior to anything the story could even possibly be able to gather.
Now that's a gold medal accomplishment considering fucking Time Flight.
Yeah.
But anyway, the cliffhanger for episode 6, Chris, I know you have a slide prepared. Doctor Who has finally found the cure. Unfortunately, the Silurians have decided. Yeah, the Silurians
when you find a cure, but she still keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Silurians decided, oh, he might actually find a cure. Let's kidnap him. And so they use their third eyes to make a hole from the Silurian base into the nuclear power facility, and they just waltz in and they Doctor Who, and he makes that face.
It's honestly a great face.
John Pertwee did this a lot. Immediately when I mentioned this, I linked you Spearhead from Space, where he's doing this while also wrestling with a tentacle monster.
Yeah.
And I do believe you watched that clip, thanks to Mike.
I did.
Thoughts?
There's
Were your thoughts, God, I wish that were me?
Oh,
No, my thoughts were, oh my God, they voiced over moaning for him, and it's really bad.
Oh my God.
there's Spearhead from Space, there's Silurians, there's the Mind of Evil one where he's multiple times he's like he's fighting against invisible fire.
Inferno a little bit.
It's just
Oh, Ambassadors of Death, when he goes up in a rocket into space and the G-force, and they basically just point a fucking fan in his face and just blah, you know.
And he doesn't even need to be in the throes of action, because once again, in Terror of the Autons, God dang it! But in Terror of the Autons,
Hey, let's Kris talk so it can be shown.
Sorry, the lizard had to go. So I added this in.
My friendship with the lizard ended. My new best friend is John Pertwee's O-face.
Why are you calling it that? So,
that's not an O-face.
But even in like,
God, we're doing the thing again, Mike. This is the same thing that happened on our last podcast.
Yeah, we did that on the last podcast. Just kept talking over each other, and then we had 9 seconds of just
silence. But anyway, we were waiting. I was like, "God damn it, say something! I'm not staying."
Yeah, even he does that face. He does that like type of face even when there's no action. Because like even in Terror of the Autons, when he's talking to Joe tied up, and Joe's like, "Hey, look, I'm free, Doctor. Well done," and his eyes swell up to beach balls, and it's like.
Anyway, part 7, we realized that Silurians don't need carpenters because they can just repair fucking walls with their magic eyes.
Yeah, the little flashlights glued to their heads that are carefully modeled over. Yeah,
they've kidnapped Doctor Who. Oh no, he didn't finish writing the formula. What will we do? Oh, don't worry, Liz Shaw solved it off screen. Everything's okay.
No. She found his notes because he had finished writing down the formula, and he got eyeballed while he had the paper in his hand, and he scrunched it up because he's obviously having a stroke, and he left it on the floor when they dragged him away.
Final ingredient, HCO2. Oh!
I also want to say the paper that they use in this episode is so crunchy and so like it's so you look at it and you just know it's going to make that horrible noise and be like so paper thin. It's like tissue paper. It's so fluffy. I don't understand like where do they get paper like that? Because they pick it up and it's already scrunched up.
I think it's another difference because in America and in Europe we have 2 different paper. Weirdly, we have like it's like 2 different paper requirements. Here, our letter size is completely different to how they would have a letter size and shape and feel. It's weird.
Yeah,
also,
but like the weight of that paper must be nothing.
Stuff was made different way back when. I mean, our paper nowadays have gone through like how they can give us the most pages for the least amount of tree and money, costs, all that stuff.
That's fair, but this shit looked thin as hell. It literally looked like tissue paper. Like a little bit more weight than the regular tissue paper. Just crunchy paper.
Anyway, Dr. Lawrence has the plague, and he starts ranting about how this is a goddamn conspiracy. You're all in on to ruin my credibility. Well, I would have it. It dies.
Did anyone ever get flashbacks of those social media posts during the pandemic where they posted a bunch of like bad posts from someone, then their obituary?
Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh no!
That was fun, honestly.
The Silurians decide, hey, you're gonna take us to the power complex and make them turn on their reactor again, Doctor Who, or we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, we need to wake up the rest of our buddies.
And also we need to activate this neat satellite dish that'll superheat the planet and kill all of you.
Yeah, that's so great. Like, that's the whole reason that the power was fluctuating in the first place, was because they were siphoning it off to wake up more Silurians.
Now they're just like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. We're just going to kill all of you. Which, okay, well, So the doctor lets them into the lab because he has no choice because everyone's going to die. It's like, listen, we just cooperate with the lizard people. We can all get out of this alive.
We
And they still kill
mentioned
people.
this is
Oh, by
a
the way, what
nuclear
is that?
reactor. We forgot to point out that this is a nuclear reactor also.
Oh yes, it's a
Yes,
nuclear
yes.
reactor. So, Doctor Who, what's your solution for getting out of this?
Drop the rods.
Everyone dies. Sorry, I don't make the rules. Everyone's dead.
And-
Liz,
all right.
Liz, my darling, have you heard of Chernobyl? No, Doctor, what's that? Oh, spoilers. Drop the rods.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah,
my god.
yeah, they it literally is. It's like we have the Doctor neutron bombing a cave, a coven of sea boys, and now
They're not
and
sea
now
boys.
like
Oh.
and now 50 something years earlier, you have the Doctor basically going, "You see this nuclear reactor? Yeah, just drop the rods. Yeah, just drop them. Just create a Chernobyl."
Yeah, it works. They get out of there and they're like, oh shit, the reactor's gone. Let's go back to hibernation. And
the
so the
first
Brigadier's like,
thing-
go ahead, Chris.
Sorry, the first thing that happens is first it fries their death machine. And then the second thing it intimidates them back to their beds. But I just want to point out the Silurians have killed more people than people have killed Silurians. I don't think a single Silurian well, maybe there's one dead Silurian. But they killed that Silurian themselves.
Yeah, and the bad leader Silurian is about to get shot.
Oh god. They get down to the hole, everybody gets back into bed, and they're like, oh no, it's malfunctioning. Somebody's gonna have to stay behind. And at least this guy had enough pride to say, I'll do it. I will stay behind because I am the leader.
And also, I love that the brig is like, okay, Doctor, good job driving off the Silurians. Now, what are we going to do to fix the reactor? Oh, I can't fix the reactor. We need to get the fuck out of here.
And he's like, what? No, we can't. Because
Oops.
they jammed the elevator. Fix it. You know what? I'm not surprised that the Brigadier doesn't trust the Doctor.
Well, he doesn't trust him enough because, well, he trusts him enough to save him from this because the Doctor, he goes back down to try to do something. The new leaders there is like, I'm going to kill you now. But then here comes the Brigadier with his pistol. Bang, bang, bang.
Hey, see, guns do work on some things.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
once.
There's something else that works even more on these things too, because the Doctor's happy. It's like, oh well, well, that's settled. Now we can wake them up one at a time and negotiate with them reasonably, so we can broker an interspecies peace. Wouldn't that be lovely, Brigadier? Yeah,
Brig's
about
like,
that.
yeah, sure, Doctor, sure. Please leave immediately. And so he goes off on his merry little way, tra-la-la, and there's just the Brigadier's like, nuke them. Just make sure that they never get out again. Seal it permanently.
Yeah, and that's the downer we end on. Peace was never an option.
Peace is
The
never
status
an
quo of
is.
1970s Britain must be maintained.
Oh my God.
And Pertwee is pissed, dude. Like
Which
when he finds out what the Brigadier's done and he's sitting in his car and looking, oh, he is pissed.
He's so sad. He's so
begs the
angry.
fucking question of why he keeps working with this man and calls him like his bestest friend in the entire universe, where he fucking genocided a bunch of lizard people.
Well, I'm gonna say that Liz played devil's advocate for this guy. She's like, oh well, he must have gotten some orders from the council or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, I think most other doctors, I don't know about Pertwee, but 7 or 12, or maybe, or even 10, considering what he does.
Yeah, 10,
in a
10
Christmas, whatever the fuck his first episode.
Christmas Invasion, his very first episode.
Yeah, he would have Harriet Jones the entire fucking lot who decided on this.
Unit would be a clothes factory.
Yep.
It would,
So-
No,
no,
nine would have made. No, wait. 9 would have made Unit an apple orchard.
You know, fair.
what's the one I'm thinking of? if seven had been here and this was a 7 story,
Oh God.
7 wouldn't have gone after the. Okay, so, to be very vivid, 7 probably would not have gone after the brigadier. But what 7 would have done is, you would have never heard of that. That guy who gave the order, he would have never gotten into politics to begin with.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
He would have gone back in time and said, "You are now a shoe shining salesman." It's like, wait, what?
So it's a downer ending, and I really I get it. You know, you can have a downer ending once in a while. Did we need the same fucking ending for every story featuring these folks and or their aquatic versions? Maybe not. Maybe, you know, change it up sometime.
Look, we gotta stop them before they summon Cthulhu.
Oh God.
But Frezno, we did give one of them a good ending. Look at the Zygons, even though the Zygons do not connect to the Silurians or their aquatic cousins.
I'm not talking about the Zygons. I'm talking about these fuckers.
I'm playing devil's advocate like Liz did.
Yeah, good for you.
That's not how you play devil's advocate.
Here. Anyway, devil's advocate, your thoughts on Doctor Who and the Silurians, please.
It's okay.
And it's not the best. Again, like as I've said before, this is that season where they tried to make James Bond into they try to make Doctor Who James Bond, and honestly, the best out of this season is Spearhead from space.
I'm still an Ambassadors of Death booster.
Well, that one, barring some bits, that one's second. Then you have Silurians, and then you have a complete wasted concept in alternate universes with Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno's so overrated. But yeah, so you thought, okay, yeah, I think it was decent, you know. It could have been paced a lot better, but I understand they had bad budget and whatnot. And the concept could have had a bit more work to it, but you know, as a first shot at this, interesting. Downer ending, pretty sad. Wish they would have had better endings for these folks in the future, but a decent start to a one of Doctor Who's longer running concepts in the Silurians. Hopefully, one day we get some justice for them. Hopefully, one day.
So we're talking about this now because of the brand new spin-off that's coming to Disney Plus and BBC here in a couple of weeks that will probably give them a good ending finally.
I'm holding my fucking breath, okay? I have been Charlie Brown going to kick the football on this before.
Legend of the Sea. Kris.
All right. So my thoughts on this. This is a blue cheese.
Oh?
Yes, it came out fresh, new, shiny. It was a fine cheese, and then it got moldy, but it's still good. And it's still very relevant, surprisingly. Unfortunately, today, in a lot of different ways. So, blue cheese isn't for everybody, obviously. A lot of people do not like it. They don't want to eat the mold, but you know what? It's tasty mold. And for those of us that do enjoy a good blue cheese, you know, it was a good blue cheese. Tasty. I liked it. It was fun.
Now I get that.
Now I want some dip with some hot wings.
No. Now I get that one. The dude who sings internet drama song stuck in my head. I'll share it with you guys later. But it's literally a song where I guess some woman on some Facebook post, it was like, what's your favorite kind of dressing to go with your salad? It's like a Hidden Valley sponsored post. Mm-hmm. And so everyone who posts a blue cheese dressing, this woman goes, blue cheese got mold in it. And it's like, you know, they're going through, and it's like the song keeps on pointing out every single time this Karen just replies, blue cheese got mold in it. And then someone just goes ranch, and this same woman goes, ranch is good.
Okay, that's peak. That's peak. So we're coming. Okay, before we get any further, we want to talk I would like to carve a little space here for our dear editor friend Rainiac, who is under the weather. If you have any thoughts on Doctor Who and the Silurians, put them here. If it's a voice thing, if it's just a text saying it was okay, whatever. The floor is yours.
All of a sudden, it just cuts to like the different face, like the thumbnail from the YouTube thing, and it's just it's okay, and it just cuts back to us.
No. It cuts It cuts to the screen he did in the Hellbent review, and that's
I was
it.
10 years old now.
I know he just cuts. I know, but he just cuts to that screen, and then the podcast continues.
Wait, it's not the Hellbent. He didn't scream in Hellbent.
Because you two kept referencing mirrors.
Yeah, he went, oh my god. No, the scream comes from Orphan 55, which fair. Anyway, whenever Rain edited those thoughts in,
I scream every time I think about Orphan 55 too. It's understandable.
Yes, but anyway, we need to decide what our next episode is, and the all godly almighty power has been given to Kris for some reason.
So I prepared something for this.
Okay.
Oh no!
Behold!
It's got a wheel. Oh my
I
god!
made a
Welcome
wheel.
Leap reviews.
These guys. Oh wow, there's a good few ones here.
There is an interesting spread of episodes on this, and some I would love to do, some I would hate to do, but let's find out.
Yeah,
Black
so
Orchid,
you will notice there's a theme going on here.
Kris, did you pick every fucking episode that has death in the title?
Yes. And a few other ones that were interesting.
Oh my god. And I love that you put, I didn't even know you could put something in the center of the wheel. You put John Pertwee's face. All right, Pertwee. What are we doing?
Here we go.
It's so wild watching this face spin. Okay. Oh, okay.
It is
almost
the robots of death.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. I remember that being okay. I can deal. I can live with that.
This is actually the very first classic story we ever owned. This was the first classic DVD that we ever owned. Was
Really?
Robots of Death.
Well,
And I'm going to tell you this right now. The Robots of Death is actually a pretty good.
I have not reevaluated it in quite some time, but it's a Tom Baker story with Leela in it, and you know, let's not talk about the episode that came right after Robots of Death. Let's not talk about that. As far as we're concerned, this is the season 14 finale.
Did that was that the season? Oh my god! No, it was Invasion of Time, wasn't it?
No. You're thinking of the full season with Leela.
Oh no!
You're thinking season 15. Season 14 ended with.
While you're clearing your throat, how about you clear up where you can find us lovely people?
Oh wow, yeah, because Rain's not here and I don't have to do the thing. Okay, you can find us on Blue Sky at various places linked. I do streaming on Monday and Thursday, Monday Night Frezno and Thursday Night Throwback. And there's only going to be a few more of those because in a couple of weeks it'll be December. And God help me, it'll be time for Fresmas.
Mm-hmm.
Fresmas.
You know what has to happen, Kris. Those fucking I'm going to ram those peepers down that fucker's throat. And then
I know, and then join us for day one of Christmas as Mr. Frezno here plays the Wizard of Oz on the SNES.
You realize I make a rule about that every year to block you from that shit. I'm on peak. Yeah. So Mike also has a blog and a letterboxd. Kuchiri, what have you been up to?
I got actually Friday the 28th. I'm able to post a review. I can now actually talk about the game because they announced that coming out on the 28th is the Xbox port of Dragon Ruins 2. I reviewed Dragon Ruins 1 back in August, and
it was a real nothing burger of a game from Kenco, apparently.
Yeah, you could find that review somewhere, and then I'll have the sequel review hopefully edited and made. I still need to make the Mega Man video. I still need to get back to streaming. I have not streamed in a while. I want to get back to streaming. Other than that, I've been jobless, depressed, and all that fun stuff.
Damn.
Oh boy. I've actually whenever you guys post them of your like random pack stuff like that you two do, that always makes me laugh so hard to see. And having Frezno finally get something good was a journey that was amazing.
I still have episode 6 recorded. I just haven't one put them together.
Whoops. Anyway, Kris, what have you been up to?
All over again.
If you can hear, Kat is losing at Kingdom Hearts.
Hey, don't tell him that.
Wait, what happened to Final Fantasy VIII?
Well, apparently she got bored of that and wanted to do Final.
Hey, Kingdom Hearts, Kat. Maybe I should play that
No.
too.
No.
You should. I think
put that down.
I think Frez would have fun with it, especially if they do the hard game stuff and play on critical.
Oh, I have to do this guy again now.
Yeah, she's in the final boss rush, and yeah, she's having some fun times with that right in front of me.
Is she playing the original one? Is that what she's doing?
I believe so. Yes.
That sounds fun.
Kat,
Frez,
you are
the first game. The first game has the final boss fight is in 12 phases.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So while Kat is fighting off the denizens of hard gaming and/or all the Disney characters at fucking once, trying to shank her, say goodnight, Kuchiri.
Wait. Hang on. I do have one thing to plug. I don't know when this comes out, but hopefully soon enough. I would like to plug the mass blackout that we are going to be participating in. You can see more information about that at themassblackout.com.
What is this in protest?
It is in protest of the government being shit.
Okay, that's fucking valid. Black it all out. Yeah, good shit. Yep. Okay, great.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2, December 5th.
Oh yes, Five Nights at Freddy's 2, December 5th.
What? Oh. Cinema. The greatest movie since Reze Arc.
It's after the blackout, so it's fine.
It's after the blackout.
It's good. Ethical consumption under capitalism.
Yes.
Anything else, Kris?
Personally, you forgot something. Besides Kris's ending, of course, you forgot our podcast.
Oh yes, Quantum Leap Reviews. Go watch that. We just discussed Jessica Fletcher committing every crime other than murder in South by Southwest.
You know what? I don't believe that. I think she actually finds people and convinces them that they are guilty, and she's the one going around murdering people because she does not have a normal reaction to dead bodies.
She's desensitized to it. I don't know.
Also,
everybody's dropping dead around her.
Also, I just uploaded episode 69 of the Common Writers Reviews podcast. Nice.
Okay. Well, with all that said and done, unless anyone else has something, say goodnight, Kuchiri.
No, you say goodnight.
All right, thank you very much for watching our discussion of Doctor Who and the Silurians. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you enjoyed whatever it is you watch. Wait, that's my sign off, not Rain's. Whatever. He ends this thing by saying, "See you next time for Doctor Who."
Rain, Edison Wolf's job. Signing off.
Hey, Rain, Rain. If you can hear me, put it in the ending after you do Robots of Death like you normally do. Put at the end like a clip of Frezno playing hard games and screaming.
Editor Rain, put up the word "no" for all of this. As we see you next time, as we discuss Tom Baker in The Robots of Death. Until then, bye for now.
Hey, Auntie Rain, put in the words bye for now.